going to talk about analyzing data using graphs. At the end of this lesson, you will know how to read data on a graph and analyze data. First, we're going to look at a pictograph. Last week, you constructed bar graphs. This week, you'll be looking at a pictograph, and I will explain how to analyze some data, and then you will analyze data on a bar graph, and then create your own questions using the pictograph and the bar graph. So first, let's just look at the graph. We know that we have Sunday, Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and Saturday. And we also know that we have flowers that are representing some number. You always need to look at the key before you start trying to analyze the data. So in this case, each flower represents 2 flowers. So if we were to skip count by 2, 2, 4, and then we come to a half of a flower, which actually that's our first question. So if 1 flower equals 2 flowers, then half of a flower would equal 1 flower. Question 2 says, how many flowers did Stephanie plant on Wednesday? So we need to go to the Wednesday line and skip count by 2. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. Stephanie planted 10 flowers. It's always important to put your unit instead of just the number 10 as well. Question number 3 says, on which day did Stephanie plant the fewest flowers? It also says, how many did she plant that day? So there's 2 parts there. So visually, just by looking at the graph, we can tell that because this is the shortest line going from left to right, we know that this is the day that she planted the fewest flowers because the pictures are the shortest of the 5 days. So Sunday would be the day that she planted the least amount of flowers or the fewest amount of flowers. And then we also need to answer the second part of the question, how many did she plant on that day? 2, 4, and then we just need to count 1 here because remember, half of a flower just equals 1 flower. So 2, 4, 5. 5 flowers. For question 4, it says, on which day did Stephanie plant the most flowers? So just like before, we can look and see that Monday has the longest strip of flowers. So we know that Monday is going to be the answer for the most flowers. But there is a second part to that question. How many more did she plant on that day than on Sunday? So first, we need to say that she planted the most flowers on Monday. And then we know that on Sunday, she planted 5 flowers. On Monday, she planted 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16 flowers. So I'm going to put in an equation, 16 minus 5 equals 11. So she planted 11 more on Monday. She planted 11 more flowers on Monday. Next, it says draw symbols to represent 5 flowers. You can attempt to use your scribble tool to draw flowers. I'm going to insert an image and I'm going to type flower clip art. That means I'll get like a cartoony kind of flower instead of an actual flower. I'm going to choose this one. I know it's not exact, but it's okay. I'm going to make it smaller, drag it down here. And then, so that's 2 flowers. So then I will copy that and I will get 4 flowers, copy and paste. And then I'm going to do another one. That's going to give me 6, but I'm going to show you how to make it a half. So click on it 2 times and you get these black lines. You're cropping an image, cut it in half. And there you go. You have 5 flowers. You will need to complete slides 3 and 4 on your own. And as always, contact your teacher if you need any help.